Because of COVID, we can't go out right now, so in honor of our Yokohama tour, we are doing a cup noodle video today. We are going to be eating unique cup noodle flavors. On our Yokohama tour, we go on a journey back into time in the 1800s and see Yokohama through the eyes of an immigrant. In the 1850s, Japan opened up to the rest of the world and began westernizing and modernizing the country after 250 years of isolation from the rest of the world. With this came many immigrants. We hear about their stories, see where they lived, and discover the kind of places and towns that they set up when they arrived. Well, let's save the rest for when you actually come on to our tours and see what we do. But at the end of our tour, we make a quick stop by the Cup Noodle Museum. At the Cup Noodle Museum, we get a chance to learn about the history of Nissin, which is the company that makes cup noodles, and also the life of the founder, Momofuku Ando. And then at the very end of the tour, we even get to make our own cup noodle. So now, before we get started, let's do a quick history checkup on cup noodles. Alright, did you know that Momofuku Ando, the founder of Nissin and the inventor of the instant ramen and cup noodles, is actually Taiwanese? If you know any Asian history, you might know that Taiwan was under Japanese rule from 1895 to 1945. When World War II ended in 1945, Ando had to choose between living in Taiwan or Japan, and well, he obviously chose Japan. And the rest is history. Alright, did you know that Ando invented the instant ramen in 1958 and the cup noodles in 1971. The instant ramen became a big hit with its chicken ramen being the original flavor. Ando was inspired to make cup noodles when he went to America and saw Americans breaking the instant ramen in half and putting it in a cup, and then adding hot water into it. He also noted that people ate with a fork and not a chopstick. He realized that how we eat things is the key to making it global. So with this, he got to work and ended up coming up with the idea that a styrofoam cup with a narrower bottom and a wider top would be the best way to hold the noodles and keep them warm. The efficiency and the cheap price of it eventually led to the massive popularity worldwide. And finally, did you know that Ando, at the age of 94, invented the space ramen? In 2005, Nissin, under the leadership of Ando, came out with the space ramen to aid astronauts in eating delicious noodles while they're in space. The space ramen is made so that the noodles taste very good and is also convenient in zero gravity. The soup is also designed so that it stays in place and doesn't get everywhere. Alright, that's it for a history checkup. Let's try some cup noodles. Well, if you thought that I'm going to be doing multiple cup noodles in one take, you're out of your mind. Because why would I do that? I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love to eat like 3-4 cup noodles in one sitting, but I have some standards for my health because I'm only doing one a day. Well, anyways, the first noodle that I'm going to be trying today is this one. It's called the milk seafood. I thought it was quite unusual. I haven't seen this in the past, really. And I recently saw it come up in grocery stores, so I wanted to give it a try. So let's see how this one is. Seriously, man, Momofuku Ando and Nissin are just so smart of what they invented. You add hot water to a cup and you wait 3 minutes and this delicious noodle comes out of it. How smart is that? Seriously, genius move. Right, now wait 3 minutes. It smells really good, by the way. Right, so let's get started. First, cup noodles with milk seafood. It's white, kind of like a milky soup base to it. It's got some imitation crab, I think this is squid. It's got some squid in it, eggs, some green onion, and yeah, that's what it seems like it has. So let's give it a try. This is good. This is really good. If you like milky stuff, this one is a very good choice. Remember, when you're eating noodles in Japan, make sure you slurp. Slurping shows a sign that you like it, that it tastes good, and there's a satisfaction to it. None of this twirling your fork kind of stuff. Don't do that. Don't twirl your fork if you're eating noodles in Japan. That's just weird, okay? None of this crap where you're stirring and twirling your chopstick or your fork. It's just so good. Alright, now I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna give the Imitation Crab a try. It's really small. For it being a cup noodle imitation crab, it's not bad at all. In the cup noodles, I like the little imitation egg. I don't know if you can see that, but it has like a little sweetness to it that complements the soup. Honestly, it's kind of like a carbonara ramen, okay? It tastes sweet and milky, but it goes so well with the noodles. I don't know why. It's like if you had like a seafood carbonara inside a cup. That's soupy. Alright, one noodle done. This is a 9 out of 10 for me. Very solid one. And I can definitely do one more, but let's save it for tomorrow, the next day. Alright everyone, we're back with day 2 of eating cup noodles. Today we have the cheese curry cup noodle. I'm a huge fan of the curry cup noodles. In fact, that's my favorite one. But give me some cheese, right? Give me some cheese, man. That's what I'm looking for. Added cheese. By the way, on our food tour, we stopped by a curry udon place, which is excellent. 100 times better than these, but these are still very good. But anyways, curry in Japan. Obviously, it's an Indian food, but it's still very popular in Japan. Japanese curry you put over rice, and it's a lot sweeter than Indian curry. It's not as spicy. And actually, it was ranked as one of the most popular foods in Japan, especially amongst children. Kids tend to love curry. But yeah, anyways, let's give this one a try. What the inside looks like. They have like these little cheese cubes inside. Alright, and then we'll wait about 3 minutes. Smells amazing. But wow, this looks amazing. I'm not sure if you can really tell on camera. I'll show a close-up of it. But let's give it a try. This easily beats my favorite curry one with the added cheese in it, but it definitely is my top cup noodle now. So I came up with a 200 IQ play, and I'm going to I'm going to put in a soft-boiled egg. Now, compared to a traditional hard-boiled egg, the inside is nice and soft, I guess, like liquidy. The yolk is nice and creamy. You can buy these at like supermarkets. But I'm gonna put this inside. Ooh, that looks good. The creamy yolk mixed with the curry is going to be excellent. I'm gonna, ooh, look at that. This is some very high IQ cup noodle hack. Now let's try with the egg on the inside. This is how you gotta eat a cup noodle. This is the correct way. Now that's good. That is some good stuff. It's got this nice soup curry to it. Wow, I'm getting hot. It definitely warms you up. It's not like spicy or anything, but it's something that kind of gets you going, gets you heated up. Curry kind of gets you warmed up, right, with all the spices. And you can also taste the cheese on the inside, which just makes it so good. And then when you add the egg inside, ooh, now you're talking. On a scale of 1 to 10, this deserves like 11 out of 10. With the egg, it's like 100 out of 10. All-time favorite by far. Definitely like the cheese one, so make sure you look out for this one. Alright, third and final day. Let's do this. Today we have the mystery meat kimchi flavor. Yeah, I don't know what that is. They don't tell me. That's literally what it says, mystery meat kimchi flavor. Kimchi obviously is Korean food, but Japanese people love Korean food. That's what the inside looks like, if you can see it. Leave the cap on and then you leave it for 3 minutes. It smells an awful lot like kimchi. Well, that's good. That's what it should be. And I don't know what meat it is, but it looks like it's beef. And it's got a lot of these veggies on the inside. You can see the kimchi right here. And honestly, it doesn't seem that spicy. So, pretty excited for this one. Alright, let's give it a try. It's good. It's not bad. It has a little bit of kick to it, but it comes a little bit later. So you kind of taste the kimchi first, and then you get hit with the kick. And now I'm going to try this meat, the mystery meat. I think it's beef. They definitely put beef in it. And then here's the kimchi. Honestly, the beef tastes like the regular meat that they put in the cup noodles, so nothing different there. Now the kimchi. It's like a mini kimchi inside, so it's really good. But this time, I don't know if egg would go well with it, because the curry one, the soup is very thick and it's creamy. So when you mix in the egg, it might mix in well with it. But this one, it's very, it's not as creamy, so I honestly don't know if the egg will go well with it. Final one done. Look, it's all red on the inside. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do like and subscribe and share the video if you guys can. If you guys want to see any other foods or if you want to see any other content, please let us know in the comments below. We will be looking at them and considering any other content in the future. So, yeah, thank you very much, and we'll see you guys in our Let's Try video.